Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We're getting towards the end of season number 2 here in the UMPs. We are sitting 9th in points, not doing too bad. We got Kokomo Showcase today, Lucas Oil, and then Prairie View, and then the last 3 races next episode, Lincoln, Sheep Mountain, and Weed Sport for the Showcase, which is always a tough one, but we're getting really close to the amount of money we need for this engine. We could buy the engine right now, couldn't get any upgrades, so I think in the end of this episode, maybe we'll have a good enough amount of money to be able to buy this and fully upgrade it. So maybe even after 2 races going into Prairie View, potentially we could have that engine. So I'll have to see how much money we end up getting in these next 2 races. With this being a showcase, could get a little bit more money paid out for us for sure. And hopefully we can do pretty well here and continue to try and get better and better throughout the season. Hopefully next season we can go for the championship with that new engine. I think we definitely can, because we're already 9th in points right now with 1 win under our belt for this season, and that's getting the chassis upgrade partway through the season and all that too. So we're doing really good this year. I think next season we could win that championship, and we just have to save up money next season going into a new series, which will be really nice. Have a whole season to be able to build up money. Have a lot of money to build or saved up by the end of the season, which would be nice too. So let's get on the Kokomo and see what we can do. All right, we were able to beat the goal time by like 2.5 tenths, which is really nice. Might be able to hit it in qualifying, honestly. 179, maybe not. We might just miss that, unfortunately, actually. So that's okay. We'll still probably qualify like top 15-ish if I can actually hit a good enough time for that. But as long as I can hook the bottom well, not hit the tires on the bottom. Kind of overcorrected on entry a little bit. I had a good entry and then like straightened it out a little bit too much too early. Missed the bottom 3 and 4 big time there, because the track's slickened off a little bit from practice and it wants to just spin the tires a ton. What do we run, a 6? That's not good at all. Try and get down for the tire. There we go. That was a better 3 and 4. It's going to be faster. They only have 472. It puts us 21st. We're 4th in heat number 3. I think that there's 5 heats. Yeah, there are 6 heats. Dang. But I forgot this is a showcase. So we got to get top 3 to make it straight through to the feature race. That makes sense why we didn't qualify as well also, just because it's a showcase. Some guys come and race this that are not full-time. We're going to slide up for 2nd right away, but I think they're going to get back by us there under us. Ledford and McKinney. Oh, and then we have another guy down there too. They're beating and banging with Ledford there. Troutman coming out of nowhere. Shocked Troutman qualified so bad. That's actually pretty shocking. I'm going to try and get down so I can get under Ledford maybe. Tire. Going to use Ledford up a little bit there, or a lot of it. Want to get under Troutman as well. Going to use him up a little bit. We might actually be able to get 2nd. These guys are going super slow right now. Try and slide up off of turn 4 there. 2 laps left. Get back down. Block Ledford. Trying to hold off McKinney and Ledford right now. Hold the bottom in 3 and 4. Pulling away slightly. McKinney right on us. He's trying to get under me. He's got Ledford under him, and they slow each other up in turn 1 and 2. And somehow we're going to make the qualifying dash. Start top 12 for the feature, which is really nice. That was beautiful. I don't know how that worked out. But hey, we're starting 9th in the qualifying dash now. I will take it. Worst we could start is 12th. We qualified 21st, so we flipped that around, which is nice. So hopefully we could try to work our way closer to maybe like a top 5, potentially. Who knows? But we're definitely racing some guys that we do not know very well. I think Kenny Wallace right there, definitely recognize his car, obviously, but he's not a full-time in the regional, at least. I think Nick Hoffman's up front. Ray is definitely full-time. Definitely recognize his car and stuff. Jimmy Owens, he's not full-time regional, I don't think. Like, these guys are definitely full-time, but like in the higher ranks. And we're already up to 5th, though, in a couple laps there, which is fantastic. Try to hold this if we can for the start of the feature, which would be really nice. Got Trent Young up there with Jimmy Owens. I don't know who's in 2nd. I think Nick Hoffman's the one out front. So I think I recognize his paint scheme and his number 2 and stuff like that. But got Ray and Jamie Lomax behind us. I think I recognize Lomax from the other showcase races. And we're going to get a caution. We might be able to get up to a top 3 potentially here, because we are very aggressive on these restarts. Got a green, white, checkered in this qualifying dash. See if we can't try to take a little bit of advantage of these guys. Saw Ken Schrader back there as well. He definitely races these showcases, but he's not full-time in the regional. We're 3 wide here. Jimmy Owens got out into second. Really hooked the bottom there. Really nice. Got 1 lap to go. I might be able to get up to second here. Because Owens went super wide. They're both going to go wide 3 and 4. Might be able to hook the bottom of 3 and 4. No, Owens and Hoffman are going to be able to get a good run. But hey, we're going to finish third there in the qualifying dash, which is very shocking. We qualified 21st. We're starting to main in third. Like, what a turnaround that is for us. That's fantastic. We need to do this at Weed Sport is the problem. Because Weed Sport being the final showcase of the year, that's where you can get the actual good sponsor at. And that one's much harder to do well at just because Weed Sport's a very, very tough track altogether. But we'll see if we can try to go win this showcase because I feel like we have a good shot at it, especially if Hoffman's going to run that outside like that. I'm going to slide up on him off of turn 2. He's not going to cross us back over. And I just need to try to hold the inside. He just tumped me. Okay. He went right around on the outside. 1 and 2 is definitely where I'm better than him at. If he runs that outside consistently, though, he's going to get that run, and just the momentum stays up in the car so well. So really, it's going to come down to the lap traffic or a caution for us to try to catch him now, because he is kind of pulling away. We were ahead of him for half a lap, and then he pulled right back in front of us on the outside. Kind of holding up Trent Young behind us, but, you know, he's got to get around us somehow. If he wants to get the position, he'd go by on the outside, or I'm going to mess up on the inside. He's going to be on our inside here going into turn 1, but try and block him off. We're going to get pushed up a little bit, as I should have. Oh, we're going to lose 2 spots there. Lomax also getting by with Trent Young. We're going to get back by Lomax, though, on the bottom side. Try and hold the bottom a little bit better. Lift a little bit. Try to get the car to grip and not slide up the track as much. Don't hit the tire. Okay, we're good. Barely missing that. Ken Schrader all the way back up into 4th now. He had a rough qualifying dash. He was back there in like 10th or so, but he has worked his way up into the top 5 now. This could be a big day for us in the points as well. Like, by no means do I think I'm going to win the championship this season, but this is going to help us out in the points a ton because we're way ahead of most of the full-time drivers, which is the biggest thing. I don't really care about the non-full-time drivers, like where they finish around us. If they're behind me, that just puts more gap between me and the other full-time guys for points, which is really, really nice. Love to see that. But we're running third, 10 laps to go, halfway through this race. Hopefully we can hold on to this. I got Lomax and Ken Schrader battling it out behind me, really trying to make multiple lanes work, and they're all wrecking. We're gonna have a restart here. I just saw like 2 or 3 guys spun around there on the turn 1 and 2, which is really nice to see. But we're restarting on the bottom here, just like we did in the beginning. And hopefully I can try to go get the lead from Hoffman and hold it, because he got back by us on that outside. And that's what propelled him out to the lead. If I can get under him in like this 1st or 2nd lap, and I can slide up in front of him, that will be huge. Try and hook the bottom. He is just so fast. I cannot catch Hoffman right now. We were able to get by Lomax because he restarted on the outside, able to get under him into turn 1, but Hoffman really making that bottom side work right now. Lomax trying to make the top work, getting a huge run all the way up to my bumper. I slid up way too much. He's probably going to go right by me on the back stretch. And he does. Oh, that's actually Trent Young, not Lomax. Lomax was already behind me anyways. I don't know what I'm talking about. Young was the one that we ended up passing on the restart. I'm dumb, and we're going to hit the tire down there. That's going to damage the car. Oh, yeah, 72 on the radiator. God dang it. Aero pretty damaged as well. We only got 3 laps to go. Can we hold on to our top 5 and salvage it? Because I really messed up the car there. Doesn't want to rotate as much for sure now. If we get a restart, it probably would benefit us because we can get away and maybe make up a spot on a restart. But if it stays green this final lap, I'm in danger of losing my 3rd place. Really just got to hook the bottom. Got a good 1 and 2 there. Luckily, whenever the AI is behind you, they try to just pass you on the bottom. We're able to hold the bottom and hold off our 3rd place. Thank goodness. That was scary, because I thought I completely ruined my race hitting that tire. Luckily, I let off and I was hitting the brakes trying not to hit it too hard, but we had a good race. 3rd place, the first full-time guy is 9th, so that's actually really good for us in the points. We were 9th, might jump up to like 7th or so, maybe, depending on how close we were. We jumped all the way up to 6th. Let's go. Nick Hoffman gets the win. We got 65 points. Ray got all the way down to 44, which was the first full-time guy. And Conyer, Michael Long, Weaver, we're only what? We're barely over 100 points back from Conyer now. So if we could have those kind of races all the time, it'd be nice. And Ray's all the way back in 16th in points. So it's like he wasn't anyone we were worried about anyways. Where did the guys that are actually fast finish? 14th, 15th mainly. They're the ones battling for the championship. So with $16,000 just for third place, I will take that. We'll get a slightly better sponsor because we got this sponsor for the payout last season, so able to get the better sponsor this time. A lot of merch sold, almost $29,000 for that race. I think next race we might be able to get that new engine potentially. And we get our top 10 sponsor goal. That's nice. It's not for much money. It's only like 500 or so, but that does help. Every little bit helps. We got 170,000, and I was guessing like 175,000, maybe closer to 200 maybe would be good, but we can put on Fox Factory now. Barely an initial payout, but we get more per race. It wasn't that big of a difference, but I wanted the $8,000 initial payout from MSD last season, and we'll go on with Fox Factory for now. Hopefully we can try to get a top 10 at Weed Sport to get ARP, because that initial payout and race payout is much better. It's so nice. So going on the Lucas Oil, 6th in points. We'll try to see if we could beat Zeke for 5th potentially. That'd be nice, but we are like 25 points back from them, so it's gonna be tough to try to rebound from that. But car didn't get too damaged. It was fresh before that race. So let's get on the Lucas Oil. Try not to hit another tire, but we've been fast here in the past, so let's see if we could do it again. All right, I can't get any close to that practice time. I'm already 3/10 off. Probably gonna be like half a second off for qualifying. Yeah, 1. No chance we're gonna get near that. That's a top 10 goal, yes, but I thought we'd be able to get somewhat close to it, but wasn't able to get very close whatsoever. Did some changes, didn't really feel a difference in the car. Just, I don't know what the fast line is here. I can't remember from last season, honestly. I feel like we ran okay here. I just don't really remember. I think I ran bottom, I want to say. I might have destroyed some tires here. That could be a big possibility, I feel like, but I just do not quite remember Lucas Oil's last season. Ran an 825, that's not bad. Definitely felt a little bit too slidey in 3 and 4. Try to get like a low and cut down, but I hit the tire, so we already destroyed the car in qualifying. That's a good start. We're starting 28th for qualifying, so 6th in heat number 3. I only need to make up 1 spot. Oh no, I need to make up 2 spots. Only top 4 we're gonna make it because there's 5 heats. So I'm gonna have to make up 2 spots somehow to try and make it straight to the feature. If not, we're gonna have to go through the B main, which I do not want to have to go through the B main here. That would be a bit unfortunate, but good turn 1. That's going to get us up to 4th for a second. We're 3 wide here right now. Want to try and slide up, get right behind Beasley. We're going to slide in front of Strickler and whoever else we were battling. I honestly don't know. Reynolds, okay. I didn't see the name when I was trying to go by him in turn 1. We're right behind Beasley. We're in 4th now. That will put us in, what are we, heat 3? That would put us in 18th, I think. So that's already a 10-point swing, which is really, really nice. And we were kind of pulling away from Reynolds. He's holding back Strickler, which is really nice. We got 2 laps left here in the heat as Beasley gets by Ledford, which he probably started in 2nd. Ledford started 3rd, I would imagine. But luckily, we were able to get to the bottom there in turn 1 and get by those guys. Might be able to get by Ledford here on this last lap if he messes up some more. He's going to run wide. Needed to hook that bottom a little bit better there. I was trying a little bit of a slider line, but didn't really hook the bottom. Kind of like a cut down line in 3 and 4, like on the low side, but hey, we made it into the feature through the heat race, and we pulled away from those guys, and it wasn't really dirty at all, which was really nice. Usually we have to like beat and bang everybody right out the way, but hey, gonna make it into the A main in 18th. I'll take that. Hopefully we try to work our way towards the top 10. I think it's gonna be a tough hill to climb, but we'll do the best we can here. Got Vandentop Krupp right in front of us. Let's not hit a tire right off the bat. Able to hook that bottom, get a couple spots right off the start like we did in the heat race. Maybe throw a slider on Steffens here. Oh, that's close, that tire. About destroyed Steffens there. I had to just get on the brakes, straighten out the car because I was going to destroy that tire. We were going to have some engine damage probably. Slight slider in front of Steffens. Right under Lucas Lee now. Now we're behind Zeke, who we're trying to beat out in the points. We're 25 points behind him, and he's back here in 13th, so he's trying to make some moves going forward now. If I could really hook this bottom, we get some time in 1 and 2 for sure. Like, we got a whole spot there on the bottom, but Zeke also is in front of us running that bottom, and we got the tires. God dang, and we hurt everything. Hurt the engine, hurt the radiator, and the aero. Obviously, it's always going to be aero, but really disappointed to hurt the engine too, because that's going to slow us down. I feel like that's a similar thing that happened to us last season too. Because I think I slowed myself up doing that, because we worked our way up all the way to 13th, and then I hit that tire just now, which is unfortunate. Still making that bottom side work in 1 and 2. We just do not have that straight line speed anymore, it seems like. But I can kind of cut 3 and 4 a little tighter, which is nice. Kind of get that grip down there. Try not to hit the tire into 1 and 2. See if we can't catch Beasley in them. Beasley, Stricker. We got Zeke up there as well still. I need a restart to really get by some guys, because I could hook the bottom in 1 and 2. Ooh, almost had a restart there. They almost wrecked right in front of us. Stricker gave Zeke a right rear there. We're going to be under Beasley here going into turn 1. Going to be able to just slide up right in front of his nose. That's going to be 12th place. Slid up too much there. He might get back under us. Able to cut it down on the exit. Luckily, able to block him off. Zeke trying to catch back up to Stricker. I don't know who's in 10th up there. Actually, I don't know who's in 9th up there is what it is. It might be Holcomb, because I think he has a pinkish car, but I'm not 100% sure. Who's out front? Conyer is out front. I think he's leading the points still over Michael Long, and they both have a win on the year, I want to say, or Conyer doesn't have a win yet and still leading the points, but he is leading this race right now. And we're halfway through this race, a little bit past halfway now. And I hit the tire again, and we damaged everything even more. Well, actually, really, all I did was damage the engine more, and we get a caution. I don't know what the caution was for. It might have actually been for something right behind me for me hitting that tire. I'm not sure. Maybe people checked up and then got ran over for me hitting that tire. I'm not sure. We kept it straight, but something happened behind me for sure. But I really damaged the engine on that one. It's 73 on the engine now. This place is my enemy for sure, because I cannot stay off of those tires to save my life, because I'm trying to cut it as close as possible, and I'm just like, can't get the car turned in that time. Really did not get the car turned into the 3 and 4, but we got 3 spots out of it, but they're going to go flying back by me. I think that's Stricker. Yes, it is. It was either Stricker or Tyson Blood, one of the two. I don't know why. I can't just say Tyson or Blood. I have to say his full name every time just because it's awesome. I don't know why. I love his name. But I think he's right behind us. Yeah, Tyson Blood's right behind us now. But the fastest lane for me is literally inches off of the tires, and that's why I've hit him multiple times. Who is coming? Oh, God, it's Van Top. He started back there where we were. I think we started behind him in the beginning of the race. And he is now up here fighting for a top 10 spot as well, which is kind of shocking. We're in 12th right now. Oh, he is sending it under us. Was not expecting Beasley to send it that hard under us. I need to get down to the bottom. Gonna send it back on Beasley as I hit the tire once again. Okay, I'm gonna have to repair this car because everything is destroyed. I might not even be able to get that engine because everything is so destroyed. If you can hear my cat is yelling, probably with a toy in his mouth. They like to bring me toys but yell with them in their mouth. So if you could hear that, I'm not sure with this new mic, you might be able to. Yeah, it's still going off. That's so distracting, but we're on the final lap here. We fell all the way to 16th because I destroyed this car. We're probably not going to be able to get that engine upgrade after this race. I was hoping we'd be close to a top 10, but I destroyed the car too much and we fell back. That's a little unfortunate. Zeke still finishes in front of us. Conyers still gets to win, and he's going to pull away further in the points lead now. That might drop us in the points slightly because we had a bad race. We jumped from 9th to 6th, so I wouldn't be shocked falling back to like 7th, 8th. Yeah, we fell back to 7th. Not the worst thing in the world. Conyer, that is his first win on the year. He has 24 points over Long, who both have a win now nicely in 3rd, but like 80 points back, so a non-factor with like 5 races left in the year, or 4 races left in the year. So we did pretty well. Get a little bit of money. Sponsor payouts a little bit better, which is nice, but I think I'm going to wait one more race. Actually, we got almost 20,000 still. I need to see how much I need to repair the car first. That'll put us up to 190,000. We had harsh driving. Yeah, I need to repair the car. I'll get the engine upgrade after this race for sure, because our dirty driving continues. I wouldn't say that. We just kept hitting the tire, honestly. Like, I was destroying my own car more than anybody else's. So that's going to be $3,500 to repair. We'll have over $200,000 after Prairie View here. So we're gonna do this race, and then we'll get the engine upgrade, have it for the rest of the season, which will be really nice. And hopefully we can do well at Weed Sport in the next episode. That'd be really good. So let's get on the Prairie View. Very quick laps, and hopefully we can run well here. All right, well, we were able to beat the practice goal by a little bit. I ran a 4 flat here, so not much difference than what we had last season here. But top 10 goal is a 283, so not much faster, but for how short of a track this is, that means a big difference. So hopefully we could try to pick up some speed here in qualifying, hit a nice rhythm, because I felt a little bit out of rhythm in practice. Change the gearing slightly from what it was. 389, that's the fastest I've ran so far, so I'll take that. It's like a 10th off of the qualifying goal, which might be like 15th or so, who knows. Second lap a little slower, 16th, I'll take that. Pretty good guess. Starting heat 1 in 4th, which is not too bad. Hopefully I can get down to the bottom, get a spot out of that maybe, and we'll start like 12th or so in the feature, which will be nice. We got KC in front of us, or below us I should say. And we got Long in second, able to get down to the bottom. Strickler out front. I'm pretty sure he dominates this race normally. I don't know why. He's just so good at Prairie View for no reason at all. Like, there's definitely a reason. He's probably like a home track or something. I don't know. I'm going to try and slide Michael Long there. Might be able to slide KC as well in turn 1 here, potentially. No, 1 and 2 is better for them, it seems like. 3 and 4 is where we're a little bit better on the bottom. Definitely sticking right with them, but we're keeping Long behind us, which is nice. Ooh, we actually had a good 1 and 2. Might be able to slide up in front of Casey. Not quite. We got 1 lap to go. These laps are literally so fast, like 8 seconds long. Oh, Casey's going to block the bottom a little bit. Oh, is Long going to get under me? Okay, no, we got a spot out of that. I thought Long was going to get by us there off of 4. I was trying to send it in on Casey, but we actually ended up getting 5 spots out of that. We were starting at 11th, so was there 5 heats? Yeah, there's 5 heats. I didn't even realize it, so that's actually really nice. Starting 11th instead of 12th, but we're in the A main. That's all that matters. Try to get a top 10 out of this for our sponsor goal would be really nice. Got Casey starting right in front of us, so he fell back in the qualifying dash, it seems. We got Tyson Blood. Oh my goodness, I was like leaning on him, and I was almost getting turned because of it, which makes sense. We got up to the top 10 already, though. That's nice, because the bottom side prevails better off of a restart. I'm just like right rearing everybody. I'm just like leaning on each of them, trying to slow them up a little bit. Get that slider, not quite. Who is that, Weaver on our outside? Couldn't quite tell. I have not seen that car too much, but I think they're doing pretty decent in points. I just am not around them very often, it seems like. I think Zeke's up there in 3rd, so that's not great for us in the points, obviously. So I'm trying to catch him a little bit. KC getting back under us. I cannot stay on this outside for too long. I need to get back down to the bottom, because if I get on that outside for too long, we're just going to get trained under us, which is not the best. Try to get back under KC if we can. But these laps are flying by. Already 8 laps in now out of 20. Hopefully we can hold it where we're at. I'll be happy with that. We're in 9th. Get a good bit of money for this race, and then get that new engine, which I think that new engine is going to make a massive upgrade for us, because we'll be so much better at the bigger tracks, and then they'll just make us even better at these smaller tracks also. So that's the main thing. We're starting to catch some lap traffic also, so beware of a caution potentially if somebody gets spun in front of us. We're going to have to try and dodge it, because this place is not very big. It's going to be tough to try to dodge a wreck. 13 laps in, still in 9th, not really making any moves or losing any ground behind us. Troutman and Blood right behind us. Troutman actually getting good runs, trying to get under me. I really got to run like a slightly lower line on the straightaway than I want to, just to try and hold them back. Because if I go all the way up to the wall like I normally do for like qualifying and all that, they'll just fly by me under and push me up the track when I get into the next corner, because I'm not expecting them to be there, so I'm running my normal line. But kind of need to run this lower line now because of the lap traffic anyways. So that's all right. 4 laps to go. No cautions yet. Troutman trying to get under us still. Need to hold low, hold low. Gotta lift so I don't slide up the track too much. Hold low. getting on the flat down there, which is not great. He might have gotten spun. I think Troutman just got spun. Yeah, he's a lap down now. Wow. Top 10 are on the lead lap. I think we're going to have a green-white checkered. We sure are. The furthest we can go back is 10th, so we're getting a top 10 out of this. The leader was right behind us, apparently. And I'm pretty sure we had like 1 or 2 laps left when that wreck happened. Like Troutman got spun or something. I'm stuck on KC. I literally was turning the left as much as I could. Long is already a lap down, so he's irrelevant. Blood is the only one behind that we need to pay attention to. We're on the final lap. Let's try to see if we can't get another spot. We do. We're going to get Conyer there and get up to 7th for the top 10 there, which is really nice. That's going to get us a good bit of money. Conyer fell back. Long actually finished like 5th or 6th, honestly, but he ended up finishing 11th because he was still a lap down. But Strickler gets the win. Krupp, Zeke, Weaver, Beasley, Holcomb, and myself. So really solid run for us. Very happy about that. Got a lucky caution there at the end, which, hey, that's all you need sometimes, and you'll gain some good spots. But even finishing 7th, we lost a spot in the points to Holcomb, which is unfortunate. Or actually, we lost to Strickler because he won the race, and he moved all the way up to 6th. He has 2 wins on the year. He's 9 points ahead of us now, which is crazy. So we had a good run. Still lost a point in the points, but that's okay. And we'll get probably about 20K there or so, maybe just over. Yeah, a little bit over, $22,000. Now we can go get that engine upgrade for sure. That'll put us up to 209,000. Yeah, I think that should be plenty to get this engine fully upgraded, because it's like $139,000, but then the upgrades are what's going to be the super expensive portion of all this. Next race, Lincoln. What are we thinking for Lincoln? I low-key want to go top 5 just because we're getting this new engine. I'm feeling very good about it, so hopefully we can try to get top 5. That'd be fantastic. Okay, yeah, I did not need to save as much money, or maybe we did. Cat, what are you yelling about? Yep, my cat has his whole sticking toy, dragging it towards me. So, oh yeah, we needed actually all that money. Yep, and there's the cat. Brought his whole stick toy and everything. Thank you. I'll throw that in a second. But yeah, we got $15,000 left over. Actually saved up plenty of money for that, which is really nice. So going into Lincoln, we should be really good. Sheep Mountain was interesting last year. I don't remember what we did. And then Weed Sport, we really need to do well here. Final showcase of the year. Try to get a top 10 for that last good sponsor for next year, so we can try to save a ton of money then. And going into Lincoln, I want to do more than 15 laps. That'd be really nice, because I don't know why Lincoln's like a weird number of laps there. So we'll do 18 starting next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching. As always, we are doing fantastic this year. We're 8th in the points. We gained a spot this episode, which is nice. So hopefully we can hold on to that going into the next episode. So appreciate you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.